What's going on, everyone? Are Wall Street bets coming back? Is Jerome Powell getting fired or not? Or is he resigning or not? Do we see some profit taking in the marketplace right now? We will talk about all of these topics in today's video. Let's get started. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the channel of Trigonometry. I am Mr. X. Today is July 22nd. So we have a lot of stuff to get into today. So are Wall Street bets coming back? Why are we seeing the stock up 100% a day? Ticker KSS calls. It was up 120% at one point, went from $10 to 21.39. And it got dumped back down all the way to $12. This was all due to a post on Reddit coming from Wall Street Bets. They posted an article regarding curls, and then we saw this huge squeeze before market opens, and the stock was up 100%, which is pretty crazy. Um, I'm sensing a general theme that the Wall Street bets are coming back, and this is just getting started. They will find the next ticker for short squeeze. So stay alert on all of those stocks with high short flow. So I found a few today. One is RKT, which I have bought some position on RKT. I bought a 100 contract today at 138. So basically I bought somewhere around, yeah, right around this level right here. And it's up 9% after hours, which means my call options will be printing tomorrow. RKT has, I believe, a short float of almost 50%. It's heavily shorted. But what I love about RKT, it stands for Rocket Mortgage, and it just completed acquisition of Redfin, the real estate brokerage company. It offers a lot regarding to the real estate business. Not only it offers the mortgage, now it also offers the real estate brokerage business after the acquisition of Redfin. So I think this is a great business. Actually, they're running the business very, very well. Their cash flow, their revenue, their profit margin, it's a very good company actually. It's I wouldn't even think of as a meme stock because it actually has real business and it's doing quite well, to be honest. You know, one thing about mortgage company, when the rates goes down, when the interest rate goes down, the mortgage business is going to boom. And this is a very, very important aspect. So if you look at the TLT today, what happened to TLT in the last couple of days? So when I saw that this is when the market speculate that Jerome Powell's may be getting fired or he's resigning. We have this huge dump. And then for the last 2 days, it reclaimed the top, it reclaimed the high of 86 and actually break above 86 and retested 86 and goes higher. This structure tells me one thing, which is Jerome Powell is not resigning or nor getting fired. So sometimes the charts can tell a better story than what you see on media because the media can give you a lot of misinformation, but charts don't lie because these are actual money betting in this market. Why the TLT moves like this? Because they're real money buying TLT. So most likely they know that Jerome Powell is not getting fired. Someone has the insider information or confirmation that Jerome Powell will stay as Fed chair. This is what this chart tells me. And this is also why I decided to remove my hedge today. The market gave me a great opportunity to offload my puts today. We see this big dump at the open on QQQ. QQQ at the open, it had a big dump. I sold my puts at 956, which is exactly this green candle, this small green candle right here. It was basically the exact low of today. I sold all my 150 contract, even though I still took a net loss on this trade, but not too big a deal. And I also exit my puts on IWM. I exited at 955, which is right around this green candle. I actually made money on my IWM puts. I have a net profit on IWM puts, so that was nice. And it turns out to be the exact low of the day, actually the last 2 days. So that was perfect for me. I was just looking for an exit of my put position, so market gave me the perfect exit today. Back to the Wall Street bets. So um, I bought RKT today because I believe the interest rates is going to go lower. And Jerome Powell will stay in place until his term ends next year. And as long as we follow through the with the consistent Fed policy, I think everything should be okay. Because previously the fear was if Powell get fired or getting replaced and Trump appoints someone dramatically lower the interest rates, it will increase the volatility in the bond market and the stock market. So I was mainly hedging for that risk. So now that's off the table. So I took off my hedge, and just as I expected, it's already moving very, very nicely after market close. It's up 9% after close. Very, very nice trade. And another one I was looking at is BYON. Why do I like this stock? BYON is Bed Bath and Beyond. It shows very strong momentum lately, the last 3 days, with great volume and breaking out of key resistance. This resistance right around $10. Now it's breaking out at 1069. So if this breakout holds, it has a lot of room to run. So basically what I see is it has the Wall Street bets short squeeze potential. And it also has a very large short flow. This could easily run to $20 even. I think same for RKT. It also can run to like $20 very quick. When the momentum picks up, the Wall Street bets gets in, it can shoot up very, very quickly. And the other stocks with very high short flow and with very good fundamentals are Oscar, which is also up nicely today. You see this big bullish engulfing candle, green candle, big green candle. It opened at $13 and closed at 14.70. Right under this $15 resistance. I think if this volume, oh, we also have a big volume today. Today's volume is even bigger than this July 2nd big red day dump. July 2nd, we have a huge gap down. I believe to this day it was down like 20% or something like that. The volume was even higher today than that 20% dump. So this is pretty significant. And we seeing the huge green candle, a big engulfing candle, bullish engulfing candle. This could signal a beginning of a reversal. And OSCR also has a very large short flow around 15%. So this one can also run. I think there's another one, HIMS. It's also up like 5% today, which is pretty nice. The volume, not great, but I start to see some momentum. And HIMS also has a massive short float, like over 30%. So this one can also run. I also like the fact that it has consolidated very nicely, bounced off at $40 and consolidated in the past months or so. Um, and it's holding this 47 area very nicely. So I'm expecting a gap fill all the way to 60 plus. So this would be another Wall Street bet candidate. Another thing I missed on a Grab. So Grab has showing a pretty strong momentum lately. It had a random pop yesterday evening at all the way to 590 and pull back a little bit and retesting. So these are some very interesting actions. I think what this is I believe this could be the final shakeout before the explosion. Uh, why do I say that? Because you don't very often see this kind of action in Grab at all. Like in the past few months, you never see anything like this. I don't know why they're doing this, other than they're just making all kinds of move to shake people out. Like this is like otherwise I don't understand why you do this like after hour and this is a little bit weird. It's still up today, like 2%, but I thought it was going to break out yesterday, but turns out they can just pull back and do another consolidation and then break out. And if you look at the daily charts, it's looking very bullish. It's sitting right at the resistance of at 550, which is a critical pivot if it's breaking out of 550, which it actually did yesterday after hours, and then but it's pulling back, and then I would say as long as it can break out sooner or later, I believe it will, and it's getting some accumulation here to take out all the sellers. And once it breaks out of here, it can double. It can basically double all the way to $10 in a very short period of time. It has a lot of potential. Uh, yeah, if you zoom out, yeah, it can run to like $10 very quickly because you see it forms a massive cup and handle, and then this one right here, it's like a inverse head and shoulder. So it's like a combo of massive cup and handle and inverse head and shoulder. If this breaks out of this 550 pivot, it can run to $10. This is a very, very bullish setup. So yeah, I also got into some position in BE, which stands for Bloom Energy. It's natural gas and hydrogen energy company. So very interestingly, um, hydrogen stays in the big beautiful bill. So basically, the big beautiful bill did not take away the subsidies for hydrogen energy. So this is very interesting. Bloom Energy is one of the main players in hydrogen. So I think in the clean energy space, I think a lot of name will get out of the solar energy place because the subsidy is getting taken away by Trump in the big beautiful bill. Hydrogen will get a lot of new money coming in. And also, it's a big player in natural gas. I think natural gas it will be very, very critical as well because you just need all kinds of energy for the AI infrastructure just to keep up with the demand. I think this is my big energy play, and it's been consolidating for a long time now. And it's also doing like this big cup and handle shape. And if it's break out, it can easily retest the all-time high at 40.45. LAC is a lithium mining company. This one is also very, very interesting because the impact of the tariff. Now, LAC is one of the very few companies that to lithium mining in the United States. So um, this company will benefit a lot from lithium mining. And we already seeing some massive volume and consolidation right here. I really like this setup. So if it breaks out right here, it can run. It can like double very, very quickly. It can test the 520 high very, very quickly because it has this long consolidation right here, and you see the volumes start to getting larger and larger right here, and it's getting ready to break out. So I'm sharing a lot of names that may interest you. I think I'm sharing a lot of great setup. Please join my Discord member and my Patreon member to get my live updates regarding market analysis and stock picks. You'll get the trade alert as soon as I make any trades, and you can ask me any questions in the chat. I'll answer as many questions as possible. So I want to talk about a few other things regarding uh, the dump in the morning. I think we are seeing some profit taking um, lately. So regarding the dump at the open today, um, so this dump is really coming from the semiconductor space mainly. Uh, we saw Nvidia also dump pretty hard all the way to 164. We also see AMD also had a big dump at the open all the way to 149. And they all recovered somewhat, but uh, and I think the the entire semiconductor was dumping very hard this morning. So generally speaking, there was some profit taking in the semiconductor space because mainly AMD and Nvidia. This stock has been doing so well in the last 3 months. Some profit taking is completely healthy. And we also see Robinhood getting dumped today at the open down to 98. Rocket Lab also getting dumped at the open all the way to 44. We're seeing some profit taking, but that doesn't really concern me too much. I think profit taker will try to find new targets to buy. This is not a generally like risk off signal to me because we are seeing stocks in Wall Street bets are running pretty aggressively. So I wouldn't call this like a toppy extreme top. I think we still have room to run. And another piece of news just came out after market close. So Trump just announced a trade deal with Japan. Japan will invest in United States for $550 billion. And then Japan will pay 15% on tariffs for all goods. That was the breaking news after market. And we're seeing some positive reaction, even though not much on the QQQs, but I do see very positive action on IWM. It's up 0.5% after hours. So very nice. So that's also another signal, right? When IWM start to outperform QQQs, meaning the larger caps is taking a rest and the small caps taking over, and then stocks in Wall Street bets have a lot of potential to catch up to the large caps. And we have Tesla earnings coming up, Tesla and Google, and I have a lot of position on Tesla, as you know. Tesla is up 1% today and up, and it was up a little bit after hour today. So I am holding a lot of contract, 180 contract total going into the earnings. May be a little aggressive for some people, but I have a strong conviction on Tesla. I think most likely Tesla stock will go higher because we have all these negative news already being consumed before the earning came out with the Trump drama and the deliveries. So basically everyone already know the delivery number, and I don't think people will care about the margin too much because they know the number is not going to be good. And I think the main focus is going to be the new models, the cheaper models. Some were speculating the Model Q will come out very soon, and also the expansion of robotaxi. How fast can Tesla expand robotaxi network? Some rumors saying that they could be expanding to the entire city of Austin, Texas, and then to Phoenix, Arizona, and then to Palo Alto in California. There are a lot of things that are very exciting for Teslas coming up. So even if the worst case that Tesla start getting dumped, I may add after the dump because I do expect the delivery numbers for the third quarter to be much better because of the federal tax credit going away. And um, there were just so many positive catalysts in the second half of the year. Um, I I'm not going to bet against Elon Musk at this point. And Elon Musk showing full dedication 24/7. He's not talking about politics. He's all in with Tesla. He's saying he's going to sleep in office. So I trust him. I trust him to do the best thing for the shareholders this time. So thank you all. Please leave a comment and like this video. I'll see you next time. Bye.